So we are in Branda de Santo António, that belongs to the hamlet of Riba de Mouro, right on the top of Monção, 1,000 meters high.
So they have a hamlet up here and also the main hamlet down.
The main hamlet is
300
Riba de
meters,
Mouro,
yeah?
more exactly, and then this is belongs to the hamlet, but it's where the people would come with the cattle back in the old times.
For the summer grazing, yeah?
For the summer
and then
grazing,
in the
yeah.
winter they go back down. Cool.
And exactly, that's it.
So when were these houses from?
Nobody knows exactly, but they date this to the medieval time. Like the most, then you would have, they would put the cattle inside, and they would also live here. And then you have another one that you have two floors, you know, so the cattle on the ground floor, and then people would sleep on the first floor. The ground floor and then the second floor. Yeah, I can see the thing.
So where are we now?
This is the hamlet. So this is the hamlet of Riba de Mouro, the first vineyard that gave birth to the vintage 2016 of Zafira. So in the beginning, on the first year, there weren't these rows, not even this small one. So this was just a matter of then afterwards to try to get a little bit more of grapes from here.
What varieties do we have here?
So here we have basically Brancilhão, Espadeiro, Vinhão, and a little bit of Borraçal as well. Mainly here, that's the core.
And
here.
how much grapes will you get from this plot here?
Around one ton, more or less, 1 ton.
And what's the name again for this?
Espigueiro.
Spigaro.
Espigueiro.
Spigaro.
They would keep here the corn,
Yeah.
which would be, they would flood the feet, so the mice and cockroaches couldn't climb, and it's ventilated, so it's not going to get mold.
And this training system's a ramada, yeah?
Ramada.
Yeah.
Ramada.
It's beautiful.
They would pick the grapes and immediately press it to get the fresher as possible.
Oh, I see. So that wooden beam is what gives the pressure on this press.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. It struggles more, not only because it's super high, but also because it gets a lot of shadowing.
So do you get a lot of variation from vintage to vintage?
This is the one that varies most. So, friends, family.
14th century.
14,
wow.
yeah.
Wow. So people would have just put grapes in there, tread them, and then produce the.
Exactly.
That's the old
Put
way
the
of
jar.
making wine.
Exactly.
The old way of making wine.
Exactly.
So.
This also belonged to my families, to my farmer family, and it was full with 4 big tunnels, 2,000 liters. This plot, it's going to be a new plantation that I'm going to do. It's around 300 meters high. I'm going to use it as an experimental field, Western Exposition, use mostly Brancilhão and 1 or 2 rows of Espadeiro and Tudo, known in Portugal as Basteiro. Pink quartz, the mic. It's mic that you say in English, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's amazing. All goes well. Next year, by this time, it will be planted.
Fantastic.
I may. So in the summer, the machine will come. It will prepare the land. I will make, because I have 2 terraces, okay? Because there's a lack here of land, so 2 terraces. And I will also plant leguminaceous to provide nitrogen to the So this is called Vinha da Candosa, again in Riba de Mouro, the hamlet. This vineyard is around 250 meters high,
so it was
and
best-
it's
the best
my
vineyard
oldest vineyard in my project. So it's more than 100 years old, field blend, different varieties, mostly here, Brancilhão, Espadeiro and Sousão. When you peel it, super healthy.
Yeah.
Of course, some of them I couldn't do this and it would stay like this, but see.
You planted this Alvarinho vineyard, yeah?
Yeah.
And what wine does it make?
The effluent. Yields, but it's just it was to try back then to try to get the most out of the land.
So these are more than 12 years old now.
Yeah.